Hey everybody, what's going on? I just want to talk a little bit. The camera might be a little tilted. I really don't care today. But I'm going to be telling you guys about the move and about the new show I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be bringing you along on building a collection again. I get a lot of people asking me how did I start and stuff like that, and I'm going to actually tell you in this video a little bit, but the first segment is going to be my beginning. And how we're going to end is up in Tinley Park next year in October. We're going to end this first season or year at Tinley Park as the grand finale of us getting to our goal. A lot of people have big collections already, and they're showing you the big collection, but no one's showing you how they got there. The building process of getting there, and just the ups and downs of breeding and stuff. They show you the good points, a lot of the good points, and I want to show you a lot of the good points, but there's a lot of down points too. There's a lot of weeks that we don't sell nothing, and a lot of months we don't sell much, and stuff like that. I want to take you to shows. I'm going to start doing shows again. It's going to be slowly progress, and our grand finale is going to be Tinley. I'm going to tell you a little bit how I got into it. Everyone knows that I bought a group of Bell possible het radars and a double het radar. When I say double het radar, I mean it is het eclipse and het radar. It's a boa talk. When there's two hets, it's double het, and then there's triple het and stuff like that. But everyone knows that that male, which is here still in this collection, it is a retired breeder. I don't want it going out to anyone else because they might use it. I don't want that to happen, but it ended up being het Bell, het eclipse, and het temporal albino. So I had to scrap my whole first year. Everything had to be scrapped. But then, of course, I rebought. I came back into it. I got a Snow Bell. Yeah, it was a, I'm sorry, Snow White and Yellow het Bell. It was possible het eclipse when I bought it, but it didn't prove out to be het eclipse. I bought some new females, and I bought into the atomic lines, and I bought a bunch of new animals from a lot from Saddleback. I also got some from Thad again and the Ohio Gecko, and we built from there. I produced with them animals, and what I did is I'm holding back females, and I'm going to purchase a few more males. I did produce some males, and I'm going to purchase some new males to test. So I know my lines are still going to be as pure as possible. Everyone sits there and says, well, you got to test breed every animal. Saddleback I do trust. I don't worry about him having het Bell and het Trumpers and mixed in one gecko. I don't even have to worry about it. Don't even cross my mind. So I want to show you how I did. Now, what sucks is that you guys missed my first big season back. I produced over 200 geckos. I got some geckos still eggs upstairs. I got some geckos I'm putting away today, but basically it's the end of my season. But I am starting to pair up in about 2 to 3 weeks. I am going to start my 2014 season. I just want to hit so I know how much time I got going on here. Okay. I'm going to be starting my 2014 season, and I'm going to take you through the ups and downs. Now, you guys aren't going to see everything because I'm not going to release everything. There are some projects that are kind of behind the scenes, and I don't want to release until I get to my own result. But in the majority, the recessive combos and stuff like that, you guys are going to see. My line of Tangerine Bells and Hypo Bells, I'm going to show you guys that. It's kind of a joke with the Tangerine Bells or the Hypo Bells is because there's Bright Bell, and they're awesome animals, and I've been producing some really nice Hypo and Tangerine Bells that don't even compare really to them yet. But I tease people saying, oh, it's Bright Bell, and there's people that got mad at me just teasing about it. But they're not. They're just a line that popped out of a Super Hypo line from Super Hypo project from White and Yellow. White and Yellow carries Hypo and blah blah blah, and they made some nice bells that are Hypo. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add Tangerine line, more Tangerine Hypo into it, and I'm going to work on that. And jokingly, I've been calling it OE line. It's just a line of what do you want to call it, Sunglow bells or whatever you want to call them. But I'm going to bring you along on that line. It's a line bred trait. There's a couple other projects I'm going to show you that you guys are going to get to see here and blah, blah, blah. But in the most aspect, you guys are going to see the cleaning days. You guys are going to see me packing for shows. You're going to see me getting stuff back from shows. And I had to put them away and going over some numbers and how to order mealworms and how I have relationships with people. I'm also going to bring in the blog into it and the gecko forums and everything gecko related. I'm not going to take you into my personal life, though. I don't want my personal life. I want it to be totally separate from the geckos. My personal life is my personal life. And if I give you guys all that, then I have nothing for myself. But I want to show you about that. I'm going to show you guys about what my daily routine is when I start doing the gecko thing. And sometimes when I get on Facebook, I have 45, no joke, I counted the other day, 45 messages and windows that pop up for talking. For the chat. I mean, it's ding, 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 and it just keeps going on, and I got to sit there. And if some of the people watching this might even know, I'll type in one thing, like, oh, that was meant for this other person. I have to keep going, and that's why I'm short sometimes. And other days when I don't have anyone chat popping in, but I'll have one or two, I can get more depth conversation with that person. So I'm hoping you guys. I keep going in now because I'm trying to see my time. My basement now is totally a mess, but the new basement's going to be finished. I got a gecko room there. It's going to be huge. I'm going to have close to maybe 500-600 square feet to deal with. We are not just doing leopard geckos. We are going to branch out a little bit because I am a snake guy. I'm looking to bring in some hognose and other snakes that are friendly for the kids. I'm not going to bring in any retics or Burmese. That's just ridiculous. But and I don't really want to do ball pythons. Maybe a trio or two trios, just because they are kind of cool. My family likes ball pythons because they're calmer. But I'm not going to do anything huge. I like ghosts, so I'll probably go ghost line. Everyone knows ghosts are cheap, so that's probably what I'll go there. But I'm going to bring you along and show you guys what the ups and downs are of breeding. Anyone can do this. When it comes down to breeding a leopard gecko, anyone can do it. Anyone can go buy a leopard gecko from so-and-so and buy another gecko from so-and-so and put them together and make eggs. Anyone. Where the fun part is, and the hard part is having a collection this large or even larger and taking care of that collection, and the money going out for food and the money going into it for racking and stuff like that. Because this rack right here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is $600 to $700 without thermostat online. This one here, I believe, is $1,000 to $1,100. I might be off on number. It might be $899. This one without thermostat. With thermostat, it's like $1,000. These ones here cost about $300, $350 a piece. So there's a lot of money just in racking. And then you got thermostats. A lot of people skip on thermostats. I don't like skipping on thermostats. As you see, one of these thermostats can actually run both these racks. But as you see, I hope you can see that, I have thermostats on both, which is, my probe's out of this one. That's awesome. I was just down here looking at animals and taking some video, and my probe came out of it. So see, it happens. There's a little oopsie right there. I was videotaping some animals and I pulled out the probe, but everything's kind of loosey-goosey right now anyway because I'm getting ready for a move. My move's going to be pretty simple. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 racks to move. 11 racks, and one of them don't have any animals in it, so that's going to be a real easy move. But you guys are going to see all that. You guys are going to see how I plan for shows too. And like, okay, this is the Cleveland, Ohio show. Right now, you might see me plan for a show, but I won't be at the show because I do work still. I'm trying to get out of weekend work and get some shows done. But you'll say, okay, Cleveland show, Gary's packing up a little different for Taylor show than he did at Cleveland. What's going on there? I'll try to explain that. I'm not worried about competition. Everyone says, oh, well, the competition is going to know what you... I don't care. I'm not in this just to make money. That's what everyone, I've heard it by breeders by after breeders. You're telling people too much information. I'm not in it just to make money. I love doing this. I love making stuff. You guys want to know why I do it? I love bellobinos. I have bellobinos here that I'll never breed. It's just here. And then white and yellows. I got white and yellows I won't breed next season. There's just going to be too many white and yellows. This is too stupid to breed too many. So I'm going to take my best lookers and to my best animals, and that's what I'm going to do. And if there's 10 that doesn't get bred, there's 10 that doesn't get bred. I don't care. So that's what this whole show is going to be about. I'm going to make a new intro just for it. And I want to bring you along the reality side of breeding leopard geckos. Like I said, the reality, I want to actually show you guys what it means to breed leopard geckos. It's really, really simple. How I pair animals, how I decide what goes with what. I'm still planning my 2014 season. I think come February I'm still going to have males and females I don't know what I'm going to do with. But my general rule is if I don't have a male for it, because to tell you the truth, there's 2 females I did not breed last year, or this season because it just didn't make sense to me. One's a Bell-albino het radar. I could have bred it to a radar and made more radars for myself and made more het eclipses or het radars. But I already have a bunch for sale, Bell het eclipses, and I got a ton of radars. So I'm like, I'm hitting the odds pretty good. So I held that one back. Then the other one is another Tremper line animal that I didn't breed. The reason is I only have my G Project male, white and yellow male, and I bred him to 4 animals already. And I'm like, I really don't want to take him to the 5th because I don't know if I want to go deep into Tremper as it is anyway. So I had a couple decisions to make. So I didn't breed them just for that simple fact. Yeah, sure, I could have thrown them together and sold the animals for $15, but why? I would have had to put more food into them and blah, blah, blah. So that's what this is going to be about. And I'm going to be working on the new intro tonight. And I hope you guys come along with me. The next video, I am actually going to be talking about the first episode and doing it from here. It's going to be me talking, and we are going to explain everything about my journey back to the reptile world. All right, thanks, guys.